Now we are going to study composition of two SHMs having same time period and are along the same path. Composition means combination of two SHMs. Now you know very well that SHM means simple harmonic motion, and simple harmonic motion is simplest type of oscillatory motion. Consider a particle is performing SHM along path Mn, and we also know that the displacement at any time instants in SHM is given by x is equal to a sine of omega t plus phi, where a is amplitude of SHM and phi is its initial phase and omega is its angular frequency, and at that time restoring force is acting on it towards mean position, and it is given by F is equal to minus kx. Now consider particle is subjected to two SHM simultaneously. मतलब उस पर समझो दो रिस्टोरिंग फोर्स एक्ट कर रहे हैं बिकॉज ऑफ टू डिफरेंट एनर्जीज, जिसके वजह से उसके दो अलग अलग डिस्प्लेसमेंट हो रहे हैं एट अ टाइम with different amplitudes and with different initial phase also. In such a case, equation of displacement is given by x1 is equal to a1 sine of omega t plus phi 1 for first SHM, and for second one x2 is equal to a2 sine of omega t plus phi 2, where a1 and a2 are their amplitudes respectively and phi 1 and phi 2 are initial phases of two SHMs respectively. Abhi in this case, what will be the resultant displacement? So the displacement of that particle because of these two SHMs will be different, and it is vector sum of displacement due to each SHM. Therefore we can write the resultant displacement x due to these two displacements of two SHMs at any instant t is given by x is equal to x1 plus x2. This is vector sum of two displacements. अभी ये दो SHMs जो है वो कंबाइन करके हम लोग को जो डिस्प्लेसमेंट मिल रहा है वो तो x है, बट रिजल्टेंट एम्पलीट्यूड जो मिलेगा दैट इज डिनोटेड बाय r, and resultant initial phase जो मिलेगा that is denoted by delta, and we are going to do expression for that. From equation 1, 2 and 3 we get, now expand x by using formula sin of a plus b is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. तो पहले ये वाला टर्म सॉल्व करेंगे, फिर ये वाला टर्म. Now when we apply this formula to this term we get x is equal to a1. इसको अप्लाई करते हैं तो sin ओमेगा t cos phi 1 plus cos ओमेगा t sin phi 1 plus a2. Now apply this formula for this one. तो in bracket we get sin omega t cos phi 2 plus cos omega t sin phi 2. Now to simplify, see from this first and third term sin omega t is taken common. a1 इधर हम लोगों ने ब्रैकेट में डाला, इधर a2 ब्रैकेट में डाला. So we get sin omega t a1 cos phi 1 plus a2 cos phi 2. Same way from this second term and third term, second term and fourth term cos omega t is taken common. So in bracket we get a1 sin phi 1 plus a2 sin phi 2. Now resultant amplitude of these two SHMs is denoted by r, and resultant initial phase or combination of these two initial phases is denoted by delta. So we can take r sin delta is equal to a1 sin phi 1 plus a2 sin phi 2 and r cos delta as a1 cos phi 1 plus a2 cos phi 2. Substitute equation 5 and 6 in equation equation 4. So we get displacement x is equal to sin omega t r cos delta plus cos omega t r sin delta. Take r common. To simplify this, use this formula: sin a cos b plus cos a sin b is equal to sin of a plus b. So we can write x is equal to r sin of omega t plus delta. This equation shows that the combination of two linear SHMs of same period and occurring along the same path is also an SHM. Its time period is same, but resultant amplitude is now r and resultant initial phase is delta and the resultant displacement is x. Now we will obtain resultant amplitude r in terms of A1 and A2. Now square equation 5 and 6 and add them. Squaring equation 5 first. Now square equation 6. Squaring equation 6. Now add these two. See, r square common liya, sin square delta plus cos square delta. Here iska addition, a1 square is taken common, sin square phi 1 plus cos square phi 1. Now here we will take 2a1 a2 common and in bracket we will get sin phi 1 sin phi 2 plus cos phi 1 cos phi 2. Now for this last term, a2 is common, in bracket sin square phi 2 plus cos square phi 2. Now we know formula sin square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. So all these terms are equal to 1 and we can simplify it. Now taking square root on both sides, we get value of resultant amplitude r. And r is equal to root of a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos of phi 1 minus phi 2. This is very important formula to calculate resultant amplitude. So in superposition of waves also we use this formula. Now let us obtain resultant initial phase of two SHMs. Divide equation 5 by equation 6. Take tan inverse and we get initial phase delta is equal to, so delta is equal to tan inverse of a1 sin phi 1 plus a2 sin phi 2 upon a1 cos phi 1 plus a2 cos phi 2. Now resultant amplitude of SHM is r is equal to root of a1 square plus a2 square plus 2a1 a2 cos phi 1 minus phi 2. Now let us see special cases when phase difference between two SHM is given. First case, if two SHMs are in phase, we see this case in waves also, that is phase difference between two SHMs is 0. So cos phi 1 minus phi 2 is equal to cos 0 हो जाएगा and cos 0 is 1. Substitute and get amplitude r. तो resultant amplitude r is equal to plus or minus a1 plus a2 मिलेगा. If amplitudes are same, then resultant amplitude क्या होगा? a plus a 2a. Two SHMs are in phase and amplitude is also same, then resultant amplitude is 2 times amplitude of any one SHM. Case 2, if two SHMs are 90 degree out of phase, that is phase difference between two SHM is 90 degree. So cos of phi 1 minus phi 2 is equal to cos 90 and this value is 0. Substitute this 0 in this equation of amplitude and we get r is equal to root of a1 square plus a2 square 2a1 a2 into 0. तो ये term 0 होता है and resultant amplitude is root of a1 square plus a2 square. Now if amplitude of two SHMs is same in this case, then resultant amplitude is obtained as r is equal to root 2 into a. Case 3, if two SHMs are 180 degree out of phase, that is phi 1 minus phi 2 is 180 degree, cos 180 degree is minus 1. Substitute and we get R is equal to plus or minus A1 minus A2. And if amplitudes are same, then R is equal to A minus A. So resultant amplitude in that case is 0. So if two SHMs are out of phase 180 degree, then resultant amplitude is 0 for same amplitude.